Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and share the link with whoever you can. Before we start, please be sure that you speak in a nice way, no bad words, no bad language. And we are here to talk about Islam, not about Muslims. Muslims is not our case. However, we have a Disneyland. But this is a Disneyland of today of Islam. There's some people, they want to provide us with different image of Islam, make us believe that Islam is so beautiful. Islam like a Disneyland. It's like so good to be true. But there is some bad, ones who have a bad interpretation of Disneyland. Disneyland is not what you think. It's Disneyland. It's there where Mickey Mouse and the cartoon and Alice in the Wonderland, Cinderella, all the beautiful stories. That's what they want to say to us. So today I was looking for news, and I found this article. We will start with this one first. This is a Muslim woman. She is from India, I guess, and the Muslim cleric, they are attacking her because she married a Hindu person, I think. And she is doing things which is not accepted in Islam. So this article contain like two sides. One Muslim, a mufti, his name Asad Qasim. He says that this woman, she is not a Muslim. She don't present Islam because she is married out of her religion, and she should change her name and religion. Islam does not need people who assume Muslim names and defame Islam and Muslim. So this guy, he's attacking this lady who is supposedly, I don't know, she is an actor. I'm not sure really who is she. I never, I'm not like I'm not Indian, as you know, so I don't know much really about who is this lady. So then another person, he answered him, and he is a Muslim. And here you see, I mean, the two sides of Islam. One, he is saying that this woman, she is not present in Islam, she is a shame, etc., etc. And then another Muslim, he says to him a different opinion. As we see here, another Muslim, he said, reacting sharply to the Bond cleric comment to Wasim Rizivi, the chairman of the author Shia. Here we go, he's a Shia. He answered saying, Islam does not bar her from wearing these things. There's no problem if any follower of Islam want to convert to another religion. They can do so, but nobody can be thrown out of Islam. I mean, who is here telling the truth? Is the story? Who is saying the truth? The one who is saying that she is not really a Muslim anymore, she is out of Islam, she is not present in Islam, or the one is saying, oh no, a Muslim, he can wear anything he want, he can follow any religion he want, and he can live anywhere he want, and nobody can be thrown out of Islam. I mean, who is the one who is saying the truth? Obviously, the first one is saying the truth, the one which here in the title. So why we have those two things? You notice that the first one is a Muslim Sunni, the second one is Shia. Shia, they practice taqiyya day and night. It's like they're dead and like let's say, sorry, bread and breakfast. So they cannot start their day without practicing taqiyya. So the taqiyya, the Shia here, he is trying to show that the Sunni sect is a bad sect. We are better. No, that's not true. Islam does not bar her from wearing these things. By the way, the Shia, they are the one who follow Ali, and Ali is the one who burned people alive. He burned them literally alive, like ISIS. And the Shia and the Sunni both, they believe that if somebody did not practice Islam as the Prophet said or Ali said, according to the Shia, the Sunni only Muhammad, then he should be executed. So both of them, they believe in that. So why this guy is saying no, she can't do that? Just he want to show the word taqiyya, that we are Shia, we are better than the Sunni. So how we know which one is telling the truth? Later we will come to that. I saw another article here. This article, it says, it's called Middle East Forum. The first one, the newspaper here, it's called what? Outlook. Fully loaded magazine. I can tell this is fully loaded magazine. This is a very fully loaded magazine. So Outlook, actually I have the links for the news, all those articles in the information. Then we go to this one. This one is called Middle East Forum. Here you see an article in the top. It says Islam need reformers, not publicists. Okay, and I know how is that? The one who wrote the article, his name is AJ Kashita. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kashita. It's written October 2019. This is today. I mean, like, this is a fresh. And it says here, in the years since 9/11, Islamic reform movement has advanced. Islamic reform. Where's my water? Sorry. Sorry, the comedy is making my voice disappear. Islamic reform movement. Where we can find this movement? What do you mean? Islamic reform movement has advanced. Where is that? That's happening somewhere. The reformers and the bridge builders. There is bridge builders. There is Muslims who they are bridge builders, and they are called reformers, according to this person. Who are they? Then they go in the article. You can read off. Take your time and read it. And then here we find bingo. We find two pictures. One is called Tariq Fatah, and the other one, his name is Muhammad Tawhidi. Now Tariq Fatah, this guy, I never heard of him before, so I would do a little search in private Google, peace upon him, to see who is this guy. Tariq Fatah, a Pakistani Canadian journalist. So a Pakistani Canadian journalist, and he became a Congress member, I think. Oh, sorry, he is the founder of the Congress, the Muslim Canadian Congress. This is the guy. He will reform Islam, and the guy next to him, both of them, and not only that, they are calling in different article, which I will show you later, Imam Tawhidi, they are calling him the Prince of Peace. And then they go down and they show you another reformer. Her name is Karen Armstrong. This woman, obviously, she is suffering from issues, and she have her own translation of the Quran, which is totally different from the Quran we have. As you see, Karen Armstrong and Muhammad. So this woman, she have a fantasy about Muhammad. Muhammad was the best man. Muhammad was amazing. Muhammad never kill. Muhammad never say beat your wife. Even she say the Quran, when the Quran says udrubuhunna, she say the word in Arabic means stay away from them. So according to these articles, those are the ones who will fix Islam. But here we need to notice something. As long the article writer who is from the left, weird people, you know, who is saying Islam need reformers, so he agreed, he admitted by making this statement that Islam is wrong. You see, he's trying his best, this person who wrote this article, not to make Islam look bad, and actually he is trying to defend, but the article is so clear. Islam need reformers. You see, Islam the way it is, it's not good. Islam the way it is ugly. Islam the way it is disgusting. Islam need reformers. This is what this guy is saying without knowing. Or maybe he is too much hypocrite to the point he don't dare to say this is what I meant. So when you say to me and you quote for me people like Imam Tawhidi, well, do Imam Tawhidi believe in the Quran? Yes, he believe in the Quran. So how Imam Tawhidi can be a reformers? I will show you another way of hypocrisy, how those people they fool you. Imam of Peace. I was looking for a picture of Imam Tawhidi actually, and this news page came in the, like I click at the picture, I came to this article. It's called Ohio, the Ohio Star, and there is a link down in the info. Imam of Peace Muhammad Tawhidi call out Talib and Umar amid Palestinian rocket fire. Okay, what he said by Molly Prince, the one who wrote the article. Her name is Molly. Hey, how are you, Molly? Nice to meet you. An Iranian-born Australian Shia Muslim Imam known as Imam of Peace called out fresh man Democratic Representative Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib Saturday for remaining silent amid onslaught of Palestinian rocket fire into Israel. So this guy, he is against shooting at Israel. But hold on, this guy is a Shia. And where he go and where he study all his life, they scream death to America, death to Israel. Actually, there is pictures of him with one of the biggest sheikhs who hate America. He is their student. So what happened now? It is taqiyya. Let me introduce to you taqiyya. Taqiyya is a very Islamic practice according to the Quran, that a Muslim man, he can say anything to protect his target. So if our target to take over a country or to manipulate or to take over a political agenda, we are allowed to use anything. Actually, taqiyya can be used only, not only this, I mean even with your family or with your wife, with your children. As an example, your wife, she asked you, did you marry another woman additional to me? You are allowed to lie, to say no. This is called taqiyya, protection. And the philosophy of it, well, if you say the truth, that will cause a problem. So don't say it. Say no, you are the most, I love you, you are the only one in my life. Don't tell her I married, and even though Islam allow him to marry up to 4. Read carefully with me here. It says that the believer should not take the non-believers as friends. But Mr. Tawhidi, as you see, he is defending Israel, right? And he is against Hamas terrorism. But Imam Tawhidi will never answer you about what it says in the Quran, that a Muslim cannot take non-Muslims as a friends. So Imam Tawhidi, when he took the citizenship in Australia, did he take an oath that he accept the Australian government as a protectors and as authority over him? Yes. How he can do that? The answer is here. It's not allowed for him actually to do that unless it is security. So we can live in this country and we can spread Islam and we can fool them. Read carefully. So anyone he take non-Muslims as a friend, he has no honor, mercy, or protection from Allah, unless it be that you guard yourself against them, save yourself from them, taking it as it were security, saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart is like this. Do you see it? Who is the one saying that? This is Ibn Abbas, the big boss of Imam Tawhidi. This is the cousin of the Prophet himself, and he is a very, very important figure in the Shia sect and the Sunni sect. So you can lie to them saying something, but in your heart you should be believing in the opposite. Read carefully. The one who taking them, the disbelievers, as a friend, and he is sincere, it says here, he who is sincere, who doth that seeking might and honor by taking the hypocrites and disbelievers as a friends, he has no connection with Allah. Okay, is Imam Tawhidi a person, a Prince of Peace, and he take the Australian and whatever Christians as a friends? He say yes. Actually, as you see, he is defending Israel. but this is the taqiyya. He's trying to present that the Shia, we are better than the Muslim Sunni. Join our mosque, convert to Islam here, and forget about the rest. After you convert to Islam, the story is different. So the one who take them as a friend, he has no honor, no mercy, no protection from Allah, which means Allah order those who follow him to kill those who take Christians and Jews as a friends if they are sincere. Unless that you guard yourself against them, save yourself from them, taking it where security is saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart dislike this. So in the heart we have hatred, enmity, and then when we speak to them we say we love you, we are friends. This is Imam Tawhidi. This is Imam Tawhidi. And if you are a naive person who do not know what Islam is about, they will convince you. They will say, hey, the guy, look, he's defending Israel. No, they will never defend Israel. The Quran made it so clear. Very clear. That Muslims cannot take non-Muslims as a friend, and they cannot side with them in any way, in any mean. And we have tons of verses in the Quran, tons of chapters. All of them, they lead us to one thing. Actually, the Quran is even make it very extremely clear to the point you cannot even take your own family as a friend if they are not Muslims. So what those people are talking about? They are just trying to bring confusion to you and make you believe that there is a bad interpretation for Islam and there is a good interpretation for Islam. The challenge is here. Who is the one who gave good interpretation for Islam? Are those names are qualified really to give interpretation for Islam, or who are they? No one. In order to reform Islam, we have to change the Quran, and we have to change the books of Hadith. Is Imam Tawhidi, this kid, I call him a kid, he's just a kid, can he take this verse out of the Quran? No. Can he take 9:23 out of the Quran? No. Can he take 5:14 from the Quran? No. Can he take 9:29 where it says kill the Christians and the Jews, slaughter them or force them to pay jizya? No. So what reform? What we are talking about? Who is the one is capable of doing such a miracle? When I say I want to reform Christianity, that's mean I'm going to bring you different Jesus. As simple as that. Nobody can. What reform? What? You cannot reform anything. I mean, we don't judge Islam by me or Imam Tawhidi. We judge Islam by Muhammad. He is the founder of Islam. And Muhammad, he made it clear. He killed those who don't believe in him and he slaughtered them. And he made it clear too that I have a duty to kill all mankind, not only those who they are around me, until either they convert to Islam or I will kill them all. And those are references written by Muslims through centuries, and they are approved by them, and every single Muslim, including Tawhidi, he believe in them. Tawhidi don't believe in the book of Al-Bukhari, but they have different books, which is Shia books, and he believe in it. It's the same, equal to Al-Bukhari, equal to Sahih Muslim, and it says it clearly, kill them wherever you find them. So what this guy is talking about? Imam Tawhidi, when he pray 5 times a day, do you know what he pray? He asks Allah every day 5 times, don't make us the same as the Jews or the Christians. Al-Fatiha is how Imam Tawhidi he started his day. Every day. Every day in the morning, this guy, before he say good morning to his wife, he start cursing the Christians and cursing the Jews. This is his prayer. So the one who would call him the reformer, he is a person who call us and he curse us and he say, Allah, don't make us the same as the Christians, the lost Christians and the cursed Jews. 5 times a day. Ask Imam Tawhidi, what is the prayer he start his day with? He will say this one. Don't make us like the Christians, don't make us like the Jews. Guide us to the straight way, the way of those whom you bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earned your anger. This is a translation, by the way. Okay, who are they? Those who earned your anger, the Jews. Nor those who went astray. Who are they? The Christians. Ask Imam Tawhidi. Who are they? The one who they earned their anger from the Islamic Shia books, not from the Sunni. See how they lie to you? This guy, he prayed 5 times to his God, saying to his God, please Allah, don't make us the same as the Christians or the Jews. And then they want to convince us that Islam need reformers. How you can reform a religion? What reform mean? Are you going to take all the bad, ugly, disgusting verses from the Quran, which mean you have to delete maybe 97% of it? When you see a woman like this woman, Armstrong, blah blah blah. You know, actually now in Iraq, we have we celebrate the day of Fatima, which is the same day of the birth of Mary, and like blah 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 blah. Like when he start, you think this guy is coming from the sky. He's an angel. You know, he's an angel. Right after I start getting him busted, at the end, the guy, he says to me, we are going to cleanse from the earth from people like you. We are going to cleanse the people from Palestine from the Zionists. He said it clearly in TV. He is going to which means he claimed that he want to kill all the Jews in Israel. But in the beginning, he was, we are friends, and etc. And we know we both believe in one God, and all of this disappear. Right after I start giving him the truth and getting him busted one by one about everything he said. And you should see how his head was going, or like this guy, he was like suffering. The liar, he was saying, we Shia, we defend Abu Bakr and we defend Aisha. Look how much they lie. The Shia number one enemy for them is Abu Bakr and Aisha. But in his debate with me, he says, we Shia, we defend Abu Bakr. We defend.
All right. مرة أخرى أعزائي المشاهدين نعتذر عن هذه الانقطاع.
Anyway, that's, you know.
لا فضيلة الشيخ أنت وجدت.
He was really screaming all over. Anyway, so this sheikh, when he start talking, he is the same as Tawhidi. When he make a public speech, Christians and Muslims, we are friends, we love each other. You know, 2 minutes after I start getting him busted, he wanna destroy me, he wanna kill me, he wanna cleanse the earth from people like me. I'm a Zionist, and he will cleanse the whole earth from the Zionists in Israel. You know, so what happened? What happened to the one? We are friends and we love each other. And so the beginning was taqiyya, the end was the truth. And the reason they speak like more free, because we are speaking Arabic. This guy been interviewed 5 times in Fox News, and 5 times they could not get him busted. He sponsored Hezbollah. You know, he support them. He went in a strike in the street to support Hezbollah. But in his debate with me, the debate is there. You can go, you can get it. You know, the whole debate is like an hour and an hour and 26 minutes, I think. But literally, I made him shish kebab. If you read the comments, if you go to the official website of ABNB, sorry, ANB, like when you see the comment of Muslims, the Muslim, they say this guy, he is paid by Christian prince. There is no way that a Muslim, he will not be able to answer like this. Oh, you chose him because he's a Shia. You know, he don't know anything about Islam. Okay. Yeah, I paid him. Anyone I debate, I paid him. He got paid by me. Right? Anyway, do we have any Muslim want to say something? Why we have 884 watching, but only we have 496 like? Is that really only we deserve only 497 like? Okay. Do we have any Muslim would like to say anything to us, maybe to correct us? Anyone? You see, I'm here. Like I open my Skype. We take live calls and we make a challenge. Prove us wrong. Who can prove us wrong? Islam is a religion, cannot be reformed. And yes, I agree. Islam needs reform. because obviously it's ugly. This is why they made this article saying Islam need reform, because it's ugly. The reason you said Islam need reform, because you agreed, you admit it, even though you are from the left-minded people who don't want to attack Islam. By saying that, you admitted that Islam is a problem. Islam is not right. Islam need reform. Today, the president of France, Macaroni, I call him Macaroni because he's silly and stupid like the rest. He says, oh, we need to be very careful about watching the society watching the terrorist. This is what you need? Is that really what you need? No, what you need, my friend, is to open a TV station attacking and exposing Islam. If you show the Muslim that there's no versions waiting for them, nobody will join ISIS. They will go to Disneyland because Disneyland is more realistic. What you need to do is to show Muslims that Islam is false. Otherwise, if you arrest one terrorist, tomorrow there will be 10. You arrest 10, tomorrow there will be 100. Because the idea is there and they believe in it. You have to fight the belief, which is the reasoning. Those people, they think they want to fight terrorism, but they don't want to fight the reason for it. The reason is Islam. A police officer, he was a policeman for all his life, never hurt a person, converted to Islam, and then he attacked people and he started killing them. This is just last week. Why he was not killing people in the last 40 years of his life? Why he converted to Islam last year and today he want to kill people shouting Allahu Akbar, attacking them? So the problem is Islam, my friend. It's not the terrorist himself. The terrorist is a victim himself. The terrorist is a victim. He's a believer in an idea that if he killed those who don't believe in Islam, as Allah told him, he will go to heaven. All the Western countries, because they are stupid, they are fighting terrorism, not Islam. When the problem is Islam, when you destroy the idea, you destroy terrorism. Otherwise, you are wasting your money and your resource. It's like, you know, what they are doing in the West. They are like somebody want to kill somebody infected with a virus, but they don't want to fight the virus. You know what I mean? But the one is infected, he's a victim himself. What about we fight the virus? How this person became what he is? Why somebody is a Hindu? He don't go and say Hindu Akbar, whatever Akbar, and I want to kill you. Why somebody is a Buddha? Don't do that. Why somebody is a Christian? Don't do that. Why somebody is a Jew? So we have a problem. The problem, obviously, all of those, they share one thing. Their belief is pushing them to kill and to attack, and that is Islam. So instead of fighting the cult of Islam, they are making Islam look like, I said, Disneyland, and Islam is a good religion. They don't want to say the truth. Nobody want to say the truth, that the truth is ugly. Nobody dare to say it. And look here, that we have a Muslim saying a flat earth Bible. The Muslim is not worried about what we are talking about. He's talking about a flat earth Bible. He is not worried about his religion killing and tons of thousands of Muslims dying every day. He is really worried about a flat earth Bible. By the way, the Bible says the earth is round, you idiot. Like a globe, actually not round. I can show you from the Quran that it is the Quran who says the earth is a flat. This is why you Muslims, you have to pray in the direction of Mecca, because you think and you believe that the earth is a flat. And right now, you can call me right now. You show me the verses in the Bible saying the earth is a flat, and I will show you the verses which you cannot, because you see, when you show me something, you have to read the Christian interpretation for it. I will do the same. When I show you something, I will read the Muslim interpretation for it. And I will show you unlimited numbers of a flat earth in the Quran. But because you are ashamed of your religion, so you are trying to divert our topic from the shame of Islam and Muhammad to make it about a flat earth. If earth is a flat or not a flat, that will not change that every day today people are being slaughtered in the name of Allah. As we speak now, Erdogan, the great Muslim, is going to attack the north of Syria, threatening the life of millions of Kurdish. And the potato Trump, he decided to open the door for him. That is the truth. This is what you are good about. Attacking your neighbors, slaughtering your neighbor, taking them as sex slaves. Attacking Cyprus, taking half of Cyprus. Stop calling Trump potato. He's a potato. He's a big potato. He's 6 foot tall potato. He is a flat earth Christian. That means he is dumb. I don't want him here. Flat earth Christian. No, he's a Muslim, my friend. They use different names just to fool you. Taqiyya, taqiyya. Learn. A Muslim, he will change his name and he will claim that he is a Christian, so he can say, okay, see, Christian believe in this. Trump is a person who treat the world as a business. He think the whole earth is a business, is a company. He don't have really any level of respect for what something is called ethic. He is the same as Democrat. He is Democrat actually. The difference between him and the Democrat, that this guy, you don't understand what he want. In the morning he says something, afternoon he's like Muhammad. In the morning he says drink wine, afternoon he says it's forbidden. So in the morning he said to the Kurdish, we are your friends, we will not let you go. Afternoon he make a phone call, he says okay, we are leaving. That is the truth. I voted for him, and next election I have to vote for him, because if we don't vote for him, we will get another donkey bigger than him. In America, my friend, we don't elect president, we elect donkeys. But there's sizes. There's big donkeys, small donkeys, mule donkeys. One of them he will hit you in your balls, and the other one will hit you on your ass. Choose one. But all of them are donkeys. All of them, with no exception. So we have to elect between two donkeys. One will hit you in your balls, and the other one will hit you in your ass. Which one? Maybe the ass is we have a cushion there. And look at those poor Kurdish. They fought with America side by side for the last 8 years. Overnight he sold them out. Overnight. You know, no dignity. Business. You know what he talk about? We are spending money. This is so why you okay, so you use them for 8 years and now you dump them. It's like Muhammad marrying a woman. When she get older, you know, she became slower, he don't want to have sex with her, and he want to divorce her. Very shameful. You see, we should not be taken aside. You know what I mean? We as a Christian, we should not take a side. I don't support Trump when he's stupid. I support him when he's right. And this guy 90% of the time, the only thing he's right about maybe is economy. The rest is stupid. His policy is stupid, his politics is stupid, his sanctions are stupid, his war is stupid, his peace is stupid. Everything he do is absolutely stupid, like Obama. But if you ask me, are you going to vote for him next year? I say yes. What I can do? Voting for a stupid better than voting for a crazy person. That's the whole deal. Right? Do we have any Muslim want to say something? Any Muslim want to say something? Donkey cannot speak English? Well, I don't know. Muhammad, he spoke to his donkey in Arabic, and he asked him if he liked females. You can find that in Ibn Kathir. And his donkey, his name is Ya'fur. Any Muslim here would like to say anything? No, all politics, you know, when I call donkey, this is on my scale. All politics are the devil. They use you and they fool you. You see, when they go to election, what they do? As an example, Obama before the election with Hillary Clinton, he signed the biggest deal as an aid to Israel in history of USA, the biggest ever. Suddenly, Obama became in love with the Jews in Israel. Why? Because he wanted their support to Hillary. They fool you. They you know, they don't care really for. They care how they can win election. And Trump today, all what he's worried about how to win the election. If he would withdraw the army from Syria, he will be the one who says, I am the one who took the army from Syria. Always in those countries, in the Western countries, the one who sent the army is the bad guy. The one who would withdraw the army is the good guy. This is their mentality. So he want to be the hero who is going to withdraw. It doesn't matter what the price is. It's just for the sake of election. He don't care really for what's going to happen next. And the one who's attacking him for withdrawing is just for the sake of election too. It doesn't matter really. If they are in office, they will do the same. All of them, they are a bunch of liars. Obama, he sent hundreds of millions of dollars to the terrorists in Syria. More than $600 million. Nobody questioned him why and how. And Trump will not be better. He's the same, you know. But you know, this will give a message to the whole world that you cannot trust, you know, American government. You cannot, because American government, the system here is a business system. It's not about what is right, what's wrong. It's a business. You see now, if a Trump, he made the economy super like amazing. Already, actually, he is successful in that. Still, he is bad for the left. So it's not what he do; it is who he is. It's a country run by two hypocrite parties. It doesn't matter what the other side of the party does. He's bad. He's ugly. He's evil. So each one of them, he tried to make the other one evil as much as he can. And each one of them, he claimed that the other part or the other party is the devil himself. He have no dignity. But the truth is, both of them are the devil. They are two faces for one coin. All what they do, they exchange position. But nobody is being truthful. Yeah, the difference between Obama and Trump, Obama, he knew how to say words. He is very careful. This guy is like a big kid. Whatever in his pocket, it is in his hand. It's like, you know, you wanna know what your neighbors did yesterday. Good Joe, ask their kid. Hey, what your mom cooked yesterday? He will tell you right away. This is Trump. He go in the phone. He speak everything in the phone. Nobody do that. He knew that people are spying at him. But he's a big kid. He's just a big kid. None of those deserve to be a president. None of those is wise enough to be a president. This guy, he's a businessman. He look at the world as a business. China for him is a business pocket. Same as Syria, same as Iraq, same money. You know, he speaks to Europe. He says, how much money you will pay us? The Prince of Saudi Arabia I mean, in front of him, the guy, he says he is going to spend a lot of money here. He will leave us all his money here. I mean, how in the world you say that? What kind of a president he is? He's just a kid. He is just 6 foot tall kid. He say things nobody should say. And actually, this is why he won the election. Because people, they are sick of people being fake. Nobody want to say nobody speak as things as it is. This guy speak things as it is. All what he want from the crown prince is his money. So the crown prince, he says, come. So okay, so he will spend a lot of money here. Huh? How much money you will get? $400 billion he will give us. Yeah, he's making the guy even look bad in front of his people, because his people are listening. Our crown prince is taking with him $400 billion to give them to USA. Trump, he said that. So we don't support a side. We support what is right, and we go against what is wrong. So when Trump he do wrong, the same as Muhammad. You see, if Muhammad was a good person, I'm not going to go against him. I mean, let us say he's a false prophet. At least, you know, let us say he was a false prophet, but he don't teach violence and killing. I would say, okay, just false prophet, liar. But Muhammad is a very ugly person, extremely ugly. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Yeah, I vote for Trump, and I will vote again. I mean, what if we don't vote for Trump? Who we will get? Pelosi, or the women who want to make us ride donkeys, or the women who said we should eat our kids, or the women who said we should kill all the cows because they are making carbon. I mean, there are a bunch of stupid, those people. So we don't have other choice. We will vote for who? Or Bernie Sanders? I mean, those people are high. They are too much in hashish. They are literally in hashish. Those people, they are coming from Disneyland of hashish. So Trump, maybe he is a donkey for me, but those guys are the manufacturer of donkeys. Actually, even their sign of their party is donkey. You believe it or not? He's not a communist, he's a stupid. He's a millionaire. Communist, have you ever? He's a communist, but he has millions of dollars in his pocket. I mean, do you see how much communist he is? All of them, they lecture you about poor, but all of them, they are millionaires, if not billionaires. Like, I find it funny when Trump, he speak about the poor. I mean, look who's talking. He feel for us. Yeah. All of them, they feel for you. But those are speeches just for propaganda. We knew it. We are not stupid. Now, do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Actually, I'm going to make a video about China, and I will publish it maybe in this page or in the other channel. Because, you know, I went to China, and I was expecting, first time I went there, I was expecting a communist country. But there's no communist in China. The only communist is the poor ones who they are living in the province. There's billionaires. I mean, not only billionaires, I mean, there's trillionaires in China. You will see the most expensive cars everywhere. So in China, either there's people are eating rat for a dinner, and it's like their turkey. Literally rat, I'm not exaggerating. Literally, they eat rats. This is how poor they are. Or there's people, they are changing the car when they change their shoes. This is a China. So the outside is a communist. Communists are you know, it's a big fat lie. There's no communist. It's a big fat lie. It's just a system to control others, a group of people. They are the gang, the mafia. They will control the government, and they will become billionaire because of the government. And then the title is all the people are equal. Go on the street and see how equal they are. You will see that that's not true. Communist is the same as Muhammad. Muhammad, he says, kill them and take their money and we spread it on us. But when the truth happened, he says the fifth to me and the fifth to Allah and the best of the booty to me. The fifth you. Why, Muhammad? Because I'm the prophet. Hmm? He's the prophet. He will take the best of the booty. And he will add after that, he says, and that the fifth will go to Allah and his messenger, and then we give the charity for the poor. Hmm. Yeah. Muhammad is a charity man. Very much charity man. Now, do we have any Muslim? Anyone? Any Muslim want to prove us wrong? No one? And you remember when Muhammad he stole some clothing. I mean, even a prophet he steal clothing. The Muslim accuse him that he stole an underwear. And now Trump is accusing Joe Biden that he is his son. He stole many underwear with his son. So do we have any Muslim or no? All right, look like we don't have Muslims for today. It's a dry weather today, maybe. Today is October 8, 2019, and now it's 4:34, and look like we are very dry today. I don't know what is today. Why October 8? What October 8? Oh, maybe today is Mut'ad Day. Is it Mut'ad Day? Mut'ad Day usually is a Thursday. I mean, still early for Mut'ad Day. Anyone? I remember when I was in school going to my university, we went with a driver. He's a Muslim driver, according to Abu Muhammad. He said he's yawning. So I said, so you sound like you are tired. He said, yesterday it was the homework day. I look at him, this guy is like 60 something. What homework? You know, I am a student, I do homework. You know, in Arabic we say wazifa, you know, wazifa like you know, like if you have a homework for school. So I look at him, I said, what homework? You go to school? He said, no, no, no. Yesterday it was Thursday. This is the day we Muslims, he knew I'm a Christian. We Muslims, we do our homework once a week. I did not said we Muslim do. I said, what do you mean? He said that, come on, my wife, you know, we had boom boom, you know. They do their homework once a week. Yeah. And I was thinking, this guy, he go to school now, and yesterday, what he did exactly. Oh boy. EF Dawa. What is EF Dawa? I don't contact anyone. The one want to debate me, I'm here. What about you contact them, whoever those guys, and let them call me. Do I have a wife? No, I don't have a wife. Thank God. Anyone? Any Muslim? Don't ask me questions. It's silly questions. Do you have wife? Do you have children? No, I don't have wives. I don't have children. But not, but don't ask me those questions again. I mean, what that will make a difference for you? If I have a wife, a children, or not? Is that going to pay for your bill? Are you going to have better electricity? What does this have to do with our topic? Any Abdul? Yeah, the question is, do you have a brain? That's a good question. Are you sure you have one? Touch it. How many here are from Europe right now? How many European are listening at this time? For those who are from Germany, by the way, my book in German, the Sex and Allah in German, already published, and it's in Amazon Germany, in case you like to have your copy. And we have we have our Dutch book, Sex and Allah in Dutch. All right, we have many people from Europe. That's good. All right, that's good. That's good. Wonderful. Do we have any Muslim? Yeah, if you go to Amazon.Germany, you will find Sex and Allah in German language is already there. I'm losing my voice. So, any Abdul? Muhammad in the Bible? Yeah, actually, Muhammad is in the Bible. Let us first find Muhammad in the Quran, then we can go and find him in the Bible. Where is Muhammad in the Quran? You know, the funny is, there was a sheikh, his name is Abdullah Green. He was saying, the Bible written by John. John who? Paul who? Mark who? Okay, Muslims, I will shave my 100-foot beard if you can show me from the Quran who is Muhammad. Muhammad who? In the Quran there is a guy, his name is Salih. Salih who? Abraham who? Oh, I forgot, in the Quran it says Abraham is the son of a guy, his name is Azar. Azar who? Abraham, his father became Azar. I don't know what's wrong with my, I think I drank too much coffee. Azar. So it's really funny when the Muslim, they ask questions and they make challenge. Okay, I challenge you right now to call me and I will tell you John who, and Mark who, and Luke who. Now how you can tell me from your book Abraham who, Israel who, Muhammad who? We have the Quran in front of us. As you see here, it says Abraham, he said to his father Azar. Abraham, you have a father, his name is Azar. What happened? His father changed his name? Huh? John, we have somebody already working in that. Don't worry about it. There's a good good brother. He is working in translation in Indonesian. Already we have my book Quran and Science published in Indonesian language, and we share the link for free with everybody. So now the person is working, the brother is working in the second book, Deception of Allah, and I hope soon will be out. Any Muslim can tell us who is Azar? We don't know. The only one knows is Christian Prince. Azar is not a word, is not a name. Azar is a word mean foolish or a fool or stupid. So the Muslims, because they are, and Muhammad, because he's a thief. He was copying from the book of Waraq ibn Nawfal that Abraham, he said to his father, foolish, are you going to worship idols? The foolish Muhammad, he thought that the word Azar, this is the name of the father of Abraham. Do you see how foolish Muhammad is? Because he's a thief. He did not know what the word mean. So he thought, okay, he said to his father Azar. I said, Azar is his name. No, it's not his name, you idiot. It's a word mean foolish. So the smart Muhammad, he made the word foolish the name of the father of Abraham. Do you see how smart he is? If you replace the word Azar with fool or foolish, it makes sense, right? It makes sense, because he's saying to his father, are you going to worship idols as gods? Otherwise, why somebody want to say Abraham, he said to his father Azar? You just said his father. There's no need to say a name. You see, we say a name, like imagine we say Muhammad, he said to his father Abdullah, but everybody knows his father. Why you want to say his father? Either you say he said to Azar, or you say to his father. That's it. By saying his father, there's no name to come after that. Like, do Muhammad have two fathers? So we have to mention the name so we will not be confused. You know what I mean? We say the name of the person if there is many of them, but the guy, he have one father. So what do you mean he said to his father Azar? But because Muhammad, he don't speak the language, he is copying it from the book of Waraq ibn Nawfal. And in the book of Nawfal, it says he said to his father Azar. Waraqah, he knew what the word Azar mean. Muhammad, he don't know. And now all Muslims think that Azar is the name of the father of Abraham. Now if we go back, who is a Muslim who tell us who is Muhammad? Who is Muhammad? Anyone can tell us who is Muhammad? How we can even get a proof that Muhammad exists? Because you see, Muhammad is not his name. Or if we go in the Quran, even the Quran says so. The Quran speak about a person. Sometimes his name is Muhammad, sometimes his name is Mustafa, sometimes his name is Ahmad, but they are not the same. And when Jesus, son of Mary, said, "O children of Israel, lo, I am a messenger of Allah into you, confirming that which revealed before me in the Torah, and bringing the good tidings of a messenger who comes after me, but his name, the praised one." False translation, by the way. It doesn't say the praised one. It says Ahmad. Ismuhu Ahmad. You don't translate a name unless it's not a name. Correct, guys? So it's a false translation if this is a name. It is not false translation if this is not a name. And that's exactly what who is Muhammad is. Muhammad never have a name. This is a title. So who is your prophet? They didn't know his name. Until now they do not know his name. If his name is Ahmad, that's mean his name is Ahmad, not Muhammad. There's different. The writing different, the pronunciation is different, everything is different. So which one is his name? The fact is, both of them are very close in the meaning. So Ahmad or Muhammad, it doesn't make the difference because it's the same meaning. So it is a title. That is not the name of your prophet. So who's your prophet? Your prophet is a man, his name is Qatham. Azar is a girl name. Now you are talking about something, the pronunciation is different. This is Azar, not Azar. Any Muslim? I still did not found your video about the word Abraham in Quran. I don't know what do you mean. Abraham in the Quran sometime come as Abraham, sometime come as Ibrahim. Have you ever heard of a God you do not know how to code the name? Why? Why Allah don't know? You don't know. Muhammad, when he he learned that his correct name is Abraham, he starts saying Abraham, but always he say Ibrahim. He correct himself. Who is Isa in the Quran? Nobody heard. Nobody heard about someone his name is Isa before. Any Muslim? Just to show you something here. Okay. If I search in the Quran, which they have in their website, if I search the word Abraham, I can't find it. They change it. But in the real Quran, the word Abraham is there. Actually, it should appear in the Quran as you see it in the screen in more than 33 places. They change it all. They make it Ibrahim. So it's Ibrahim or it's Abraham. Do we have any Muslim would like to say? No Muslim. Are the Arab possessed by the devil? Why you think so? What does have to do with being Arab? There's people, they are possessed by many things. The devil can appear to us or in our life in many ways. People are obsessed by money, power, not only Arab or Muslims. You know, look around you. You know, we have to be honest here. Look around you. Don't you see how the world is? Look at the TV. Open the TV. What you hear on TV? Sick news. So it's not only them they have a problem. We are talking about a topic. It's called Islam, but we are not saying we are better than others and the rest are garbage. This is not the story. The same as the Arab, they have many problems. In your society, you have many problems. This is not our. We are not here debating about who is better as an ethnic. That is not accurate. People are people everywhere. In every society, there's good and there's bad. The Arab, they have many good things and they have many bad things. Same as in your society, wherever it is. The Muslim, they say that Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible. Well, they can say whatever they want. But in order for Muhammad to be mentioned in the Bible, you know, you can search that. I have a video. It's called Muhammad in the Bible. Shocking. Just I made it a few days ago. I mean, maybe 2 weeks ago. Watch it and laugh. For Muhammad to be mentioned in the Bible as a prophet, he have to be a prophet first. Have you ever heard of somebody? He's mentioned that he's going to be a prophet, but he's not a prophet. How Muhammad can be a prophet and he says that the sun set in the murky water? Is that a scientific prophecy? Because before that we never learned where the sun set. He is the first one to tell us. How Muhammad is a prophet, but he thinks that the sperm of the man became a congealed dead blood. how Muhammad is a prophet, but he claimed a prophecy that if women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. If the man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. So regardless if you can find the name of Muhammad in the Bible or not, which is not true, but if you want to find the word praised one, well, oh, the Bible is full of it. You see, the Arabic and Hebrew, they share all the same roots. Most of the Arabic and most of the Hebrew is coming from the Aramaic. So the Muslims, because they are so desperate, as an example, Didat was saying that the Song of Songs, there's 1,000 videos of Didat saying the Song of Songs is shame. The Song of Song is a book of porn. How many of you saw Didat saying that? Suddenly somebody told Didat that the name of Muhammad in the Song of Song. Suddenly the Song of Songs became the book of God. Muhammadim, the Madamadim. Like, what happened? Yesterday the Song of Song was a porn. Yesterday the guy was saying to the Christians, do you dare to read the Song of Songs for your children? Yesterday, a day after, the Song of Songs is the book of holiness. Hypocrisy, stupidity. Right? Yesterday the Song of Song was a shame. Today the Song of Songs is where the prophet name is mentioned. By the way, your prophet is in the Song of Song. Why? There's a grass grow in his chest, and he have big breast or what? I don't know. What do you mean? The Song of Song is about Jerusalem. It's not about a man. It's not about a city. Have you ever heard of a man or a woman have a grass in their chest? But Muhammad, that's it. He found Muhammadim. So obviously the Song of Song is about Muhammad. When you are bankrupt, you are looking for anything to find a solution. How we can prove Muhammad a prophet? We could not prove to them that Muhammad is a prophet from the Quran. He is bankrupt. So let us try to find Muhammad in their Bible. How you keep saying to people that your Bible is corrupt, and then you say to them Muhammad in the Bible? Anyone? Is it corrupt or it's not? The effective approach to Muslims, that's something personal, because every one of us is different. How you approach Muslims. For me, you know, I do it the way I do it. You know how I do it. But you are different. It's about how much knowledge you have, how much confident of your knowledge you have. You see, don't approach anyone if you don't have knowledge, because that will make you look like a fool, or even will be against you. It's like somebody, he want to school somebody, he have a PhD in mathematics, but then the second he challenge him, after 2 seconds the other person, he will make fool of you. So in order to challenge somebody about anything, you have to have knowledge, and that knowledge have to be strong and solid. So never approach unless you have knowledge first. So let us say, before you approach others about anything, approach yourself. Educate yourself, prepare yourself, study yourself, what you want to talk about, otherwise you will look like a fool. Can you call me? For sure, Asim. Are you a Muslim? If you are a Muslim, you can call me. If you are not, no. Anyone is a Muslim would like to call me, give me your ID in Skype and I will call you. Abu Asmar, he says, عليك من الله ما تستحق سيرين الله في عجائب قدرته يا مشرك. Look at this guy saying, he is cursing me, saying Allah will show us his miracle. Your God could not even save Muhammad. Muhammad, he died by poison, and Muhammad was screaming, and Muhammad, he died from the pain of the poison. Where is Allah? Where is the miracle of Allah? مات رسولك بالسم يا هذا. مات بسم الفئران الذي سرقته عائشة من الجيران. فهل وضعت هذا في الميزان أم أنك من دول البلقان قد بدلت الحطب بالأسنان؟ هل تسمع؟ Where is your prophet? You are cursing me. Allah will do something to me. Here we go. You're a prophet. He died by poison, and he was praying to Allah every day. Allah, Allah, and here Allah did nothing. The funny that Allah he saved Jesus, but Allah will not save Muhammad. Where is the guy who speaks Arabic? Are you going to answer? Are you searching Google? Which one is the true goat, sheep, or a bird who ate? Have you ever heard of a bird eat a book? I mean, I got really, questions. Have you a bird ate the book? What? Since when birds eat books? Man, no. The hadith says dajin. Dajin. Dajin in Arabic is for any pet live inside the house. So, but usually those who eat papers is goats. And as I know, like the most popular animal in Saudi Arabia or in the desert, either camel or goats. Why? Because they can survive the heat and the tough life. Sheep, they die easy. They get infected with the heat easy. They need they cannot survive that easy. But goats, they are a lot more hard animals. You know, this is why you see goats living in the mountains. The sheep, they cannot really survive by their own. Goat can. So mostly it's a goat. Goat, they eat plastic, they eat anything. And just put anything in front of them and they will eat it. They will chew it right away. So most likely it's a goat, but what it is exactly, maybe it is not, maybe it's a camel. But a camel go inside the room, that is impossible. The camel is so big. So what is left? A goat. Yeah, goat they eat anything. Actually, اسمع يا زنديق، أرنا محاورة على البث المباشر. يا أبو أسمر، الزنديق هو محمد، وبالدليل والبرهان، فقد وجدناه مع صفوان متآمرا على أم النسوان عائشة، وهي كانت معه فلتانة. ألم يثبت بالدليل أن رسولك ضبط عائشة متلبسة مع صفوان ثم غطى عليها؟ أما الحديث المباشر، لو كنت رجال اتصل، يلا تعال اتصل يا أبو شخة، اتصل. A Muslim is challenging me. I mean, says, oh, we challenge you. Okay, call me. على البث المباشر مع أحد علماء المسلمين. وهل لديكم علماء؟ ليس لديكم علماء، لديكم بلهاء. علماءكم يعتقدون أن الأرض مسطحة وأن مناخيركم مفلطحة. أين هم علماؤكم؟ والشمس تغرب في عين حمية. ها؟ علماء؟ إذا كان رسولكم جاهل لا يقرأ ولا يكتب، فأين هم علماءكم؟ وكيف يكون العالم عالما وهو يؤمن برسول جاهل؟ He's saying to me, why don't debate the scholars? I said, how they can be scholars or science scholars? If you Muslims, you are following a prophet who do not know how to read, how to write. If your boss is an ignorant, the one you follow, the one you learn from, he is ignorant. He think that the women, if she have orgasm, the baby will be a girl. If this is your boss, so who is the scholar here? What do you mean scholars? Right? Any Abdul? Any Muslim? Look, how many times we said any Muslim, any Muslim. I feel like sometimes like somebody in the front of a church begging for money. Like any Muslim, like come on. What is that? So when a Muslim, going back to the topic, when a Muslim says that we have a prophet, well, a prophet, he will not say such a stupid thing, that the sun set in the murky water, for this is a false prophecy. So to be a prophet, you should be a decent prophet. Someone prophesy, otherwise I can prophesy too. I can prophesy too. Anyone can prophesy, but people will laugh at me and they will say you are a liar. Right? Muhammad, he told his followers, do you know where the sun set? They said to him, we do not know where the sun set. Allah and his prophet know better. He said that Allah taught him that the sun set every day under the throne of Allah. And where is the throne of Allah? Is above the water. Muhammad, he forbid the Muslims from praying during the sun rising. Why? Because he said that the sun rises from between the two horns of Shaitan. Prophet, he's a prophet. He knew. I mean, he is the only one knew where the sun rises from between the two horns of Shaitan. Learn the Quran. I mean, why he don't call me? Tell this guy, learn Quran, Quranic Arabic. Why you don't call me? Call me, baby, so we can respond. What he responded, let me show you. Tell your friend, okay, the Muslims, how they respond to what their prophet said. Either they will say this is da'if. We know the story of da'if, right? Da'if, anything they don't like is da'if, brother. Anything they don't like is da'if. Or he will say, he have a wrong understanding. No, I will not give you a wrong understanding. I will give you understanding of the prophet. Can he say the prophet have a wrong understanding? So those responses are just made for those who do not understand, those who have no knowledge. Here we go. This is the prophet of Allah explaining the chapter 86, the chapter about the 18, about the sun set in murky water. I was sitting behind Allah Messenger, who was riding a donkey. While the sun was setting, he asked, do you know where it is set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water. So what the response of the Muslim says? Did he say that his prophet was wrong? What is the response? You tell me. This is Muhammad saying that, not me. And is he going to say this is da'if? It's not da'if. Here we go. Is that da'if? No, it's not. Who said that? Muhammad. So what we will do now? So in order to cover up the madness and the stupidity in the Quran, they start fabricating stories. There is many stories which is not true. The Quran was not saying that the sun set in murky. No, it says that the sun set in a spring. They say to you, brother, he thought the sun sitting in the ocean, but it's not Allah who's saying that. No, the one is talking here is Allah, and he is not saying he thought. He said he found it. And look what he said. Allah saying, until the guy he took away and he followed that way, until when he reached the setting of the sun. Who is the one saying that? Allah. And actually he did not say the setting of the sun until he reached the sitting place of the sun, and he found it. You see, he found, when you say he found it, is not he thought. He's reporting a find. And then he says, and near it, after he found it sitting in spring, and not, it's not in the ocean as they claim and they lie. As you see, even the Quran says it's spring. Why it is a spring? Because there's legions, people, they could not explain how some places there's boiling water, spring of water boiling. Usually it's muddy volcano water. So what they believe, that obviously because the sun jump in the spring at night, that is making the spring boiling. This is where the sun goes. And then it says, and near it, near what? Near the sitting place of the sun, which is a murky water boiling, he found people. So how they can say the guy he thought? It's very clear in front of you. And who confirmed the interpretation? Muhammad. Here we go. So let us say Christian Prince, he is trying to deceive you in the meaning. And Muhammad here is saying clearly, this is what he meant. And he did not say it's set in an ocean. It's set in a spring of boiling water, hamia, not warm water, boiling. Any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim want to say something? No? Is somebody saying about the law of the Old Testament about the daughter of the priest? Okay, my friend, as long you are against the law of the Jews, why you Muslims take the same? You're a prophet, you're a prophet. He burned people alive, and he ordered to burn people alive. And Ali, he burned people alive, and he took everything from the Jews, he put it there, stoning to death, burning people. So as long you're against that, how come you are believing in Muhammad? How come you don't ask the same question for your prophet? I will tell you why. Because you are a hypocrite. %90 of the capital punishment of Islam is coming from the Jews. You have nothing. You don't have religion. Even your fasting coming from the Jews. You don't believe in the Old Testament? No, you believe in the Old Testament. Here we go. Let me show you. You're a prophet. He took the Torah and he swear by it, says, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. So you are saying to me, you don't believe, but Muhammad he believes. So Muhammad is a kafir. Thank you. Do you see it? Muhammad, he asked the Jews to bring the Torah, and he put the Torah in the cushion, and then he swears saying, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. Well, I will go with you guys. Look at this Muslim, how he is exposing his prophet. He is saying the Torah is not preserved. So how Muhammad he swear by something not preserved? He must be a false prophet, because if it's not preserved, and then you say I believe in thee, which is not preserved, that's mean Muhammad is a scam. Correct, guys? As long you are saying that the Torah is not preserved according to you, then we find that your prophet taken an oath in unpreserved book saying I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. So who is the scam? As an example, if you say to Christian Prince, are you going to swear by the Quran? I will say, over my dead body, this is a fraud book. This is not the book of God. So how Muhammad he take an oath in a book which you're saying it's a fraud? Huh? Any Muslim have an answer? I like your cat, by the way. 99% of the stories of Muhammad is coming from the father of the cats, Abu Huraira. May Allah bless your cat, my friend. You got busted your prophet. By your help, your prophet is getting busted. Okay, guys, the prophet he saw the original Torah at that time. That's mean that the original Torah was exist. So how Allah prophet could not preserve it? Isn't it the Quran says that Allah he sent the Quran muhaymin, which means to protect it? Guys, look what he said. He said the Torah at that time was preserved. Okay, that's mean all your accusation is false, because at that time your Quran says that the Jews, they worship a guy, his name is Uzair. At that time your prophet, he says يحرفون الكلم عن مواضعه, accuse the Jews that they corrupt their book. Is that what the Jews book saying, that Uzair is the son of Allah? So how your prophet he swear by the Torah? Is that in your book or in my book? Who is a Muslim wanna call us? Look at this verse, a disaster. This verse is a disaster. Chapter 3. Look at them. They don't care. They don't dare to call us, by the way. They are ashamed. They are afraid. They are text people. In Islam, we believe in 4 books: Zabur, Torah, Injil. That's a lie, because if you believe in them, then you should have them. I mean, this is the most stupid argument. How you believe in the books? You just said they are corrupt. Are you mentally ill? How you believe in books are not exist? Did you see the real? Did you see the real Bible? A second ago, just to show you the madness of the cult of Islam, this guy a second ago he was saying that the Bible is corrupt, and now he's saying he believe in the Injil, he believe in the Torah. How you believe in them but you don't have them? Do you have them? We believe in them, but do you have them? No. So how you believe in them? That's mean you are a drunk person. How you believe in them? Do you have them? No, we don't have them, but believe in them. Stupidity. Stupidity is intelligence these days. I believe in the Bible. Brother, we Muslims, we believe in the Bible. Brother, is the Bible corrupt, brother? Absolutely. But so you are saying you believe in it? Exactly. But if it's corrupt, how you can believe in it? I told you I believe in it, but we don't have it. We don't need to have it, brother. We believe in it. But how you can believe in something you don't have? I don't have to believe in it in order to have it, and you don't have to have it in order to believe in it. We believe in it. As an example, we believe in Allah, but we don't have Allah. There is no guarantee that Allah is a real God, but we believe in him. Many Muslims have something to say? No, it's not taqiyya, it's stupidity. The guy here is arguing in a stupid way. Now, Mr. The one who was speaking about the Bible is corrupt, isn't it the Quran says that Allah, he will not let anyone corrupt his words? Yes or no? And is the Injil from his words? Who's a Muslim wanna call me? I mean, why those Muslims are just, what the problem? Did Allah make a false promise? Look what he said. And none can change his words. Who's talking? Allah. Is the Torah, according to Islam, is the words of Allah? Yes. So how the Quran says none can change his words, and you Muslim says the Torah is changed? Dr. Hassan, he like to call me. Okay, no problem. Give me your ID in Skype, Hassan. especially if you're a doctor. Do you see it? Nobody can change the word of Allah. That is a contradiction. Here the Muslim, they will say, oh, he meant the Quran. That's stupid, because here it says nobody can change the words of Allah. The words, any words, as simple as that. But let me tell you why you Muslims you say that, because you could not find your prophet in our book, and Christian they refuse Islam, so you say it's corrupt, because your book teaching totally 100-degree against the Bible teaching, so you say it's corrupt. But let me tell you the good news. I don't believe that the Quran is a corrupt book. I believe the Quran is a fraud. There's a huge difference between corrupt and a fraud, and I will explain to you. Maybe you are slow. Corrupt, it's mean there is original and the original change in it. The Quran is not. The Quran from the beginning, the original is a fraud. This is why I don't really try to prove the Quran to be corrupt, because how you can corrupt the corrupt? Muhammad himself is corrupt man. The founder, the maker of the Quran is a corrupt man. Any Muslim? Until now we have 0 Muslim to call. God, who do not know where the sun set, he do not know how the baby is made, he do not know how he think the women have a sperm. I mean, what's wrong with this God? God, he think women have a sperm and the sperm coming from her ribs? What is that? God, he think that the ice is coming from mountains in heaven and he break from there and he throw it at us? So it's very obvious that Muhammad is a scam, is a fraud. This is why we don't try to prove that the Quran is corrupt, because there's no need. We have tons of proof that Muhammad himself is corrupt, and then whatever comes from the corrupt man is false. Exactly, he could not remember the order of creation. One place he said that the trees and the trees and the grass made first, and the other verse says the stars made first. Have you ever heard of God? He can't remember which one he made first. Why? He have a short memory. He is suffering from aging. Like you get older, you start forgetting things. Anyone? Maybe Allah, he got old and he lost his memory. You never know. I mean, things happen. Women call women dogs. That's a lie, my friend. You are a big fat liar. It is your Quran who make the women equal to poo-poo and to donkeys. You want me to show you? Here we go. And now pause for us the verse where Jesus says women are dogs. I challenge you. It's a challenge from me to you. Here we go. Feel free. I'm waiting for you to pause the verse and everybody will die laughing at you. But let me show you that your Quran saying women are equal to poop. Are you there, Abdul? Two things will make you unclean if you touch: the poop and women in Islam. And this is your translation. Or one of you comes from the call of nature, or you have been in contact with women, that will make you unclean. Do you see it? Now pause for us the verse in the Bible, Jesus saying that women are dogs and you are a liar. The woman, she said to him, she is worshiping him. So he is quoting for her what the Jews they say. So if you don't believe in our God, so why we will throw our jewel to the dogs, our bread? She said humbly, even dogs, they take the bread of their masters. And then he blessed her. And he said to her, your faith is great. And he did what she is asking for. So you are a liar. Now, is it true here that your prophet saying in the Quran, Allah saying that if you touch women and poop, you became unclean? Is that right or no? And by the way, it's your prophet who made women equal to dogs. Read this. Your prophet, he said, the three things will destroy a Muslim prayer: a dog, and a woman, and a donkey. Are you there, Abdul? Is that your prophet saying that? Three things will disturb a Muslim man prayer: a dog, and a woman, and a donkey. Now I want you to say I'm lying. Go ahead. Where is the guy who is fighting for women rights? He's a Muslim. What happened? Three things will destroy your prayer if they walk in the front of you: a dog, and a donkey, and a woman. Are you there? So look what we found in the Quran. The Quran saying two things: if you touch them, you are unclean. Boop, your dirt when you do poo-poo, and women. And Muhammad saying three things will destroy your prayer: a dog, and a donkey, and a woman. What happened now? You don't want to defend women right no more? I thought you are against women to be called dogs. Jesus never said women are called dogs. You see, God in Christianity is the only God he choose. That God himself, he cometh through a woman. Christians, is it true that we believe that Jesus our Lord, he is born of a woman? So if women are dogs in Christianity, as this liar he said, then how God himself he chose to be born of a woman? That is a big fat lie, my friend. You are a liar like your prophet. Shame on you. Ah, I forgot you are just following Muhammad. When they asked Jesus about what the women, who was going to marry this woman when they go to heaven, look what Jesus said. He said, he and she, they will not be married. They will be the same as angels, which means women and men, they will be equal in heaven. So while Jesus saying women and men are equal in heaven, your prophet was saying that your mother, she will be a sex toy in the heaven for you, somebody. Hassan Ahmad, isn't it the same guy, this guy he called before? No? All of them, they call themselves Hassan Ahmad these days. Anyone? We gave him hello, this Hassan Ahmad. He is not answering. I will give him 2 minutes. If you don't answer, I will block him. Let us give him a call. He's not even, he declined the call. So why he asked you to call him? Call decline. Hassan the hero. Bye bye, Hassan. Say hi to daddy. Anyone? All right, guys. Let us see. I think we have enough for today. I hope we have a good time and we learn something. As you see, Muslims have no answer, and Muslims, they are very confused people. They are following a prophet. They themselves, they say he is a false educator, which means he is ignorant, he is illiterate. They agree, because a person, the Muslim themselves, they say he do not know how to write, how to read. That's mean Allah, he choose an ignorant to teach us. And then Allah, he asked him, and he said to him, hold on, by the way, Allah said to Muhammad that Allah, the first he gave him, the verse says, he taught the man by the pen. Are you sure you are talking about Muhammad? Do you see, guys? This is the first chapter Muhammad received from Allah. So the Muslim, they say Muhammad was illiterate. So how Allah in the first verse saying Allah, he taught the man by the pen? What the pen have to do with Muhammad? If Muhammad do not know how to write, how to read, and this is the first chapter Muhammad he received, Allah saying to him, Allah who taught by the pen. Stupid religion. Stupid religion. And by the way, the pen is not created by Allah, and the word pen is not even Arabic, but yet the Quran says this is a pure Arabic book. Okay, Mr. Guys, this guy, this Muslim, he's saying don't wear women clothing. Okay, so why your prophet he wear his wife clothing? The Jews, they forbid men from wearing women clothing. Do you Muslims forbid men from wearing women clothing, or your prophet he used to wear women clothing? And why he was wearing women clothing? Any Muslim can tell us why Muhammad he used to wear his wife Aisha clothing? Who wanna tell us? The Jews, they don't allow cross-dressing. Muhammad he was doing cross-dressing. Muhammad he used to use eyeliner. He be like a woman and he wear his wife clothing. Are you there? Abdul, are you there? Any Muslim would like to explain to us how a prophet of God he wear women clothing and why? What is behind those women clothing stuff? Anyone? We have no answer. Let us show some reference. What the prophet was wearing? This is a Muslim translation, not mine. Are you there, Abdul? Yes, the Jews don't allow anyone to wear women clothing. For them, it's a shame. For you, it's okay. I want an answer from you. You are the one who's against the teaching in the Old Testament saying don't wear women clothing. He asked me to call again. Okay, hold on, because I blocked his name already. He did not answer. Let me find his name now. We need to find your name. I hope now we will not call him and he will not answer again. Hassan Ahmed. All right. Answer, Mr. Hassan. He's not there. Hassan Ahmed.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Hassan. How are you?
Hello. Hello.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
I hear you. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us? You are live on air.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was listening to your conversation about Quran, and I just wanted to make a point. I'm not like a debater, but I just want to make a point from where I've
I lost you.
that
Hassan. Say
during
again.
Prophet's lifetime.
Say again, Hassan. I lost you. Sorry.
Hello. During Prophet's.
Yeah.
Yes. So during Prophet's. So you, as you were making a comment about Prophet, that the Quran is corrupted, right?
Is what?
You're basically making a comment that Quran is corrupted.
Corrected?
Corrupted.
No,
C-O-R.
I did not say that. You cannot corrupt something as a fraud. The book is a fraud, all of it. It's not corrupted.
So first of all, so if you don't believe that it's a revelation, that's one thing. But I can give you a logical thinking about if it's the revelation, and if it's the book of God, it's the word of Allah, then and then we can debate about whether it is changed over time or not.
Okay, I'm listening,
So
Hassan. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. Take your time.
Okay, so my point was logically thinking. Okay, so imagine the Prophet, okay, and he's spending his life through, and the Quran is being revealed to him, and what was going on, that there were like a lot of people who were actually memorizing it. Okay, like they were like thousands. They were like thousands. You know that it's been written in the books, and let's just say even the goat had eaten it, like the verses of the Quran which were written. Okay, so what about those thousands of people who had memorized it? So you're making a point is that, I mean, or let's go back to the history.
Let me ask you: Did you memorize any song? Did you memorize any song in your life? Did you memorize any song in your life?
Let me
my friend Hassan, I got your point. But I'm asking you. There's millions of people memorize songs, but doesn't mean that those songs. Hold on. Doesn't mean that those songs are from God. So I'm not asking you if the Quran is correct. Listen, from the beginning we say
memorized it. Yeah. You're saying that all of those people, they decided, okay, we're gonna change Quran.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. You're not listening. Okay. I said from the beginning, how you can accuse the corrupt of corrupt, which means the Quran itself is a fraud. So how many people recite the fraud, my friend? How many people recite the fraud will not make the fraud true? So what you are saying to me, because you memorize the Quran, that will make the Quran true. So what I'm asking you, can you prove to us? Can you prove to us that and you said to us that the goat ate the Quran? Okay, can you recite for me the verse where it says a woman, she should give her boobs 10 times? You said the Muslims are memorizing by thousands. Okay, I want you to tell me this verse, just only this verse. What is the verse? The verse says women, she should give her boobs 10 times.
There is no verse like this. This is like hadith.
This is what Aisha is saying. No, What do you mean no? No, this is no, what are you
There
talking
is no
about?
word.
There's tons
There's-
of approves of the. There's tons of
He-
approves. Listen, even Aisha, she was practicing breastfeeding for anyone when I enter upon her. She ordered her nieces, her sisters to do breastfeeding for adults for anyone when I enter upon her.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying? So basically, you're making a logic about like proving that I have to find these verses in the Quran. What will it prove to you? Just
They prove to me
this
that
answer.
that your claim of thousands of people reciting the Quran that will make it legitimate.
No, not reciting Quran, memorizing Quran.
Memorizing,
actually,
because
at that
reciting,
time.
my friend, reciting is a word mean memorizing. You speak English better than me, because recite what you memorize. So they recite what they memorize, and
Okay.
that supposedly, according to your logic, will make the Quran accurate. But here we go. We have your prophet receiving verses from Allah saying a Muslim woman she can and she should give her boobs 10 different times.
Okay, sir. Let me just clear one thing. It's like you're comparing the iPhone with an Android. Okay, here's the thing. Imagine if
Which one
there's
is
a Quran
iPhone and which is Android? Your prophet
I'm
is the
just gonna-
iPhone. Your prophet is the iPhone.
Dude, sir.
Your prophet is the
Let me
iPhone?
no. I'm just telling you something. Hold on. But my point was that you're basically comparing Quran with Hadith. Okay, so hold on. If there is something which is contradicting, which if Hadith is going against Quran, that's a weak Hadith. That's what we actually.
Okay, guys, did you hear
so
this?
narrations.
Did you hear this? Okay, there's a hadith says don't do mut'ah. The Quran says do mut'ah. Which one you follow? You said to me, everybody heard you. You said if the hadith contradict the Quran, we don't take the hadith no more. Okay, the Quran says do mut'ah. So what do? You do mut'ah?
The Quran does not say mut'ah. I read Quran.
Okay, read chapter 4 verse 23, 24.
I've read Quran. Hold on.
Okay.
Chapter. What's the chapter?
Chapter 4.
Chapter 4. Hold on. It's on Google? Is it on Google, by the way?
I mean, I thought in the Quran is in your chest. You memorize it. It's in Google now. Okay.
No. I'm not. I have not memorized it. I've read it.
Okay.
Okay. And I mean, I've like other things to memorize too. But yeah, I hope I will one day.
Chapter 4. Chapter 4, verse number 24. Yeah.
Verse number
24.
24.
What translation you like to read it from?
Quran. Okay. No, I'll see the.
You want to see tafsir?
No. Yeah, no. I'll see the whole context. Of course,
okay,
I will.
You see the whole context. You are expert.
Well, Masnat al-Nisa. Hold on. Oh, okay, and also prohibited to you are all married women except those your right hand possesses. Okay, so what's wrong with this?
No, it says mastamta'tum bihi. This is mut'a. The word mut'a is coming from me. Istamta'tum. You don't speak Arabic, don't you?
I don't speak Arabic, but I know how to read Arabic. I can read it.
You don't speak Arabic, but you know how to read Arabic. That's funny. What does that mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Muhsanat.
You are reading in your own language. You are reading in your own language, the Arabic, but this is not Arabic. We know how that works. Now look, this is the interpretation. Which interpretation you like me to show you? Which one is your favorite scholar?
I don't have like a favorite scholar. I can read it from here.
My friend, you told me a second ago. You told me there's thousands of Muslims who memorize the Quran. Okay, this is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet. He was living in the time of Muhammad. Do you agree with him? Do you agree with him or not?
Just hold on. Just tell me the translation. I want to.
It's in the front of you. It's in the front of you in the screen.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm reading it in English actually. Sahih International wal muhsanati min an-nisa ila. Is this the same one?
What's Sahih International? Sahih International is a translation for the Quran, not interpretation. What interpretation you like to read?
I'm not reading the interpretation, right?
Okay.
Just reading
the interpretation
words
because you see, in order to not to waste your time and my time, Mr. Hassan, Can you give me interpretation for the verse? What is the scholar we should read it from? Ibn Abbas, Al-Jalalain, Al-Qurtubi, Ibn Kathir, who?
Sir, scholars or Quran? Which one is more?
Oh, so now scholars are garbage. And
no. Hold on. I'm saying, hold on.
My friend,
Sir.
I'm saying scholars because they are the one who they are in charge of explaining the Quran to you. So
No,
you're scholars, not mine.
I can read Quran on my own.
No, you cannot. You don't even speak Arabic.
Oh, hello. I cannot speak Arabic, but I can read Arabic.
Okay, so how? So what's the benefit of reading? Okay, hold on. So now I'm going to open a book in Iranian language, because Iranian they use Arabic letters, so I can read them, but I don't understand. That's very silly, my friend.
You can get the translation.
My friend, okay, but the translation, you okay? Do you agree that
translation?
Okay,
and
do you accept? Do you accept the
things?
translation? Do you accept the translation of the Quran?
Yes.
Okay, what translation you accept? What translation you accept?
Whatever is Sahih International. This one.
Sahih International, guys. This guy he accepts Sahih International. This is the translation for the Quran. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's written over here in front of me. That's how I can read.
Read for us Sahih translation. Go ahead.
So, and also prohibited to you are all married women, except those your right hand possesses. This is the decree of Allah upon you, and lawful to you are all others beyond these, provided that you seek them in marriage with gifts from your property, desiring chastity, not unlawful sexual intercourse. Full stop.
Okay.
So for whatever you enjoy of marriage from them,
all right,
give them their due compensation as an obligation, and there's no blame upon you for what you mutually agree to beyond the obligation.
Okay.
Indeed, Allah is ever knowing and wise. So Sadaqallahu Azim. So this is the interpretation of the verse.
All right.
So where does it say mata?
Does it say? Did you see the word enjoy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That joy is a full marriage or temporary marriage?
Where does it say? Okay. So for whatever you enjoy of marriage from them.
My friend,
no.
Hold on. No. Read.
Yes, I'm reading.
It says this is here is about what is lawful for you, and Muhammad is counting what is lawful for you. What is lawful for you is to rape women they are married who they are slaves. Do we agree in that?
Yes, you can marry the
no,
slaves.
not marry them, to rape them. Don't say marry.
No, it's not rape.
They are married. How you marry women? They are married. They are married. They are married. It's in the front. You are the one who choose the translation, not me. You are the one who say this is okay.
Yes.
It says it's forbidden for you to women who they are already married, except.
Yes, of course,
okay.
Of course.
So except what? Except your right process.
Exactly.
Okay, let me ask you. Muhammad, when he says it's lawful for you women already married, how you can marry unmarried women according to you?
No, it says and married women except those your right hand possesses.
Thank you. So married women are forbidden except married women who they are slaves.
Oh, dude. There's like written in
Abdul.
This is
you see,
hello.
I don't like stupid.
No.
Listen.
You're basically
don't make me hang up on you because you are a kid. Do you like us to see scholars?
I'm not a kid.
No,
I'm a 34-year-old.
If you are not a kid, then accept. The translation says it's forbidden for you. All married women except. Do you speak English or not? All married. This is your translation. All married women are forbidden for you except the slaves.
In front of your eyes.
Okay, listen. So let me ask you. Why? Okay, Hassan. Just to make it short. Why all scholars of Islam agree with me against you? Give me a reason.
No, they don't agree with you.
Here we go. Okay,
they agree with me probably.
No, let us take it one by one. Here we go. Are you sure? If I approve it, you apologize and you say clearly that you are a silly, stupid dude claiming knowledge. Are you willing? Okay.
See, here we go. You're basically using a foul language.
No, I'm not. Because you're a liar. Here we go. Those are the scholars. Choose one for me. Anyone. All of them.
Why would
I have
I'm
this.
just
Listen,
reading the
Abdul. Listen,
translation.
listen.
Why do you
You
need
are
to
a silly.
bother
You are
now?
a silly, stupid. Again, I say it. I'm not calling your
Dude,
name.
you're
You
such a
are,
scholar who's
because
nothing
then
but
you have to accept
Dude,
a scholar.
where are your
What a
manners? Where are
scholar you
your
accept? Give me a name.
Where are your manners? Grow up, man.
You are a Muslim. You
Grow
speak
up,
about
man.
manner.
You're running a YouTube channel.
You're a prophet. Your prophet says, "Shut up, shut up." You don't want to talk. Your prophet says, if you talk about manner, the one who is proud about his heritage, tell him to go and bite the penis of your father. And you are talking about manner? I did not say to you, go and bite the penis of your father. I am not the one who says, go and suck the clitoris of your mother. Your prophet did. And you are talking about manner? And when I say to you, and I will call you again, I want you to show me a scholar agree with you. It's a challenge. Don't keep talking. Now, here we go. In this website, we have thousands of scholars explaining the verses. I challenge you to find one of them agree with you, and I will call you back.
Hello.
Okay, so now did you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Did
you.
your prophet says the one who is proud about his inheritance, tell him to go and suck the penis of your father or bite it?
Where does it say that? Come
Here
on.
we go. Here we go.
You're
say,
comparing.
okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, in front of you, we'll put it. Okay, here we go.
You're jumping.
No, we are not jumping. We'll go. Okay, you don't. Let us go there after we finish. Then you are saying I'm jumping. So, what scholar you agree with?
Even okay.
What is scholar? What is your scholar? Please don't waste my time,
sir. Either you're gonna question me or I'm going to question you.
No, we are. You're saying you are an Indian guy who don't speak Arabic, you don't speak good English, you don't speak your language, and you are trying to school me. So I'm not going to waste my time.
No, I'm not trying to school
so
you. I
am asking you. Okay, no. You said that there is a scholars agree with you. Can you name one for me?
I'm asking you the question. You're not answering my
question. We need to prove your point, my friend. You need to prove it. You said I am lying about the muta. Here we go. This is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet, saying that this is a temporary marriage.
Dude. Okay, let's just say.
Is that a temporary marriage or not?
Temporary marriage. It's in Shia. You know that.
No, this is Sunni. Ibn Abbas is not a Shia. Are you stupid or what? This is not a Shia. You are stupid or what? Sahih al-Bukhari is a Shia book. Sahih al-Bukhari is a Shia book.
Dude, it doesn't.
Sahih al-Bukhari is a Shia book.
Anything about
is Sahih al-Bukhari a Shia book?
I'm reading in front of you. Sahih International people, just Google
get
the
lost.
words.
Don't call me again. Just get lost. You are a stupid idiot. All the Muslim scholars and people are laughing at you. This is why you don't want the scholars to explain it. And you said if something against the Quran, you will not accept it. The Quran, all of it, all the scholars of Islam says this is about temporary marriage. For a marriage for an agreed limited period of time. Who is talking? Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is a Shia. What about Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir is a Shia. Al-Tabari is a Shia. Al-Qurtubi is a Shia. You are a stupid idiot. Al-Bukhari is Shia. Shame on you, stupid idiot. The Shia, they practice the muta because there's no verse in the Quran forbid that. And you actually agreed with them because you said if any hadith against the Quran, we should not follow the hadith. Will the Shia they say the same? There's hadith saying the muta is forbidden, but in fact there's hadith saying the muta was a practice, still practice after Muhammad, and we can find tons of them. So this guy, he don't want to read his scholars because he knew that he's wrong. Secondly, if the Quran is a change or not, who care? The Quran is a stupid book. Sunset in murky water, beat the women. Look at this. This is Sahih of the Shia or the Sunni, Sahih Muslim. The joke of Shia, this is stupid. This is, people are laughing at you. We did muta in the time of the Prophet, temporarily marriage, and we did it in the time of the Prophet and during the time of Abu Bakr and Umar, who is saying that the Sunni, this is Sahih Muslim, you idiot, this is not the Shia book, and it's Sahih, very authentic. So when we go in the Quran, we find this, and this is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your Prophet, and he is a scholar for the Sunni and the Shia. What about Al-Qurtubi? What about Al-Jalalain? Al-Jalalain must be Shia too. I mean, it's amazing how they try to fool you. Big mouth. They speak too much, but they say nothing. That is the truth. And the funny, he says to me, you are using a bad language for what? For calling you stupid and liar? Well, you are. Because the reason I call you stupid, because you think by saying I don't accept hadith, you can fool us. Well, the Quran order you to follow the hadith, because the Quran itself is a hadith. So who are you to say I don't accept the hadith? The Quran itself, it says it is a hadith. And when you say to me, I accept Sahih International as a translation, it's in front of you, it says already it's forbidden for you, women are married except those who they are your right hand possess. And then he says no, it doesn't say you can have sex with married women. It says, this is the translation you choose. And we can go now to Ibn Kathir, all the Sunni scholars. Not a single one of them agree with you. You know why? Because you are a liar. This is why you choose not to choose any of the scholars. Which scholars you want to read from? Shall I go to Ibn Kathir right now, live on air? In English? Are you going to say Ibn Kathir is a Shia? I think you will. This is the only way to escape. Ibn Kathir is a Shia now. Hey, Ibn Kathir, are you Shia? Yes, I'm a Shia today. I converted to Shiaism today. Let us see what Ibn Kathir he will say. Yeah, the Ibn Kathir must be Shia too. Al-Qurtubi must be Shia. Al-Jalalain must be Shia. Al-Tabari must be Shia. Al-Baghawi must be Shia. All of them, they are Shia, brother. Here we go. And you say to me, no, it's not about having sex with married women. Read it. Liar, idiot. Those you acquire them from war, they came to the Prophet, says, should we have sex with them without marrying them? Even do we have orgasm inside? You know what I'm talking about. He says, yes, you can do that. Shall we stay like, you know, we do like, you know, like we have sex without coming in? He said, no need that. So Muhammad, you don't care even to know who is the father. Read it. And this is Sunni book. We capture some women from an area of Atwas who were already married, and we dislike having sexual relationship with them because they already have husbands. So the Prophet, he gave them this verse. Liar, idiot, stupid. Stupidity is ashamed of you because you are not stupid enough to join. You are more than stupid. You are like mentally ill. And then here, let us see about the muta. Huh? So with those among you who have enjoyed, give them require do, means to enjoy sexually, surrender to the blah, 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 blah. And then he says, read, you idiot. This is Ibn Kathir. So those among you who have enjoyed them, give them. They require do, was revealed about the mut'ah marriage. A mut'ah marriage. This is why you don't want to read the scholars, and you claim, lying, that the scholars agree with you. You are a fraud, like your Prophet. Do you see it, how we prove it easy? So why you are lying to yourself? You only talk about hadith. I'm not talking about hadith, you idiot. This is the Quran. This is hadith now. All this time we are reading this verse and this is hadith now. Unbelievable. This is Quran. No, this is Quran. This is and why you don't want to talk about the hadith? Are you ashamed of your prophet, brother? Isn't it the Quran is a hadith? Here we go. The Quran says that the Quran is a hadith, and it was collected the same as the hadith collected. The same. All the Quran is a hadith. Here we go. Chapter 4, verse 42. Quran is a hadith. 487. Read and love. Huh? And actually, we will show you a verse where it says clearly that the Quran is the best of the hadith. All of these verses saying the word hadith. All of them, they are talking about hadith. All those verses, it says the Quran is a hadith. Ignorant. Any Muslim? No, hadith not means saying. Hadith is a speech mention. Do you see it? Allahu nazzala ahsan al-hadithi kitaban. Do you see it? So why you are arrogant? The Quran is a hadith. And by the way, the Quran should not be collected by the Muslims. Look what the Quran says. Inna alayna jam'uhu wa qur'anuhu. It is on us, Allah saying, to collect the Quran and to recite the Quran. So where is the Quran today, which collected by Allah? Wrong verse. Here we go. In alayna, the search engine is stupid. Okay, here we go. Chapter 75, verse 17. It is on us to recite the Quran and to collect the Quran. And look at the translation here. Indeed, upon us is collection, and put between two brackets in your heart. In your heart. See how they try to find between two brackets in your heart. How it is a book and it is in your heart, and people will die. It doesn't say in your heart. That's a false translation. You change the translation, the word in your heart disappear. Why? Because it's a fraud. As usual. What is in your heart? Huh? Just change the translator. Liars. There is no honesty. We believe all people are born Muslim. That's another stupid. I agree with you. All Muslims are born Muslims. Because when you are a Muslim, you know, when you are born, you eat even your poo-poo. Okay, that's me, you are ignorant. So you are a Muslim and you stay Muslim. But the difference is that somebody, he is a baby, he eat his poo-poo when he is a kid, but when he grow, he understand that this is wrong. In your case, you keep doing it. This is why the Prophet, he ordered you to drink camel urine, and you think it's a holy order. So when you are a kid, you are a Muslim, you drink poop, you eat poop, or you drink piss. That is the truth. And by the way, everyone is born as a Muslim. Correct, guys? He just said, Muhammad, he said, but this is in the hadith. So he don't want me to talk about the hadith, but they quote the hadith for me. And as long everyone is born as a Muslim, so why a newborn baby he will go to hell? Look at this hadith. You just said something very important. Everyone, brother, is born as a Muslim. Aisha and Muhammad, they went to a funeral, and a child from a Muslim family of Al-Ansar, he died. He said he will be, this child, he will be a bird from the bird of paradise. Muhammad, he says, might be otherwise, he might go to hell. So how a child, he is born as a Muslim, he die as a Muslim, he go to hell? Explain to me. I will tell you why. Because Muhammad obviously is a fraud. He contradict himself. This guy not only born from a Muslim family, as you said, everyone is born as a Muslim. So okay, he's a child, he never commits sin. He did not even reach the age of sin. Look what Aisha, she said. Okay, guys, this is because Muslim go to submission. What this guy is talking about? It's a kid, it's a baby. You just told me yourself that everyone born is a Muslim. So how you submit to Allah and you are a baby? And if you submit to Allah and you are a baby, and you tell me that every baby is a Muslim, so how the baby who is a Muslim will go to hell? Solve the problem. Go ahead. What a stupid cult. A brother and sister, every person is born as a Muslim. Okay, this guy, he is born as a Muslim. There is separate taste after life. Guys, there's a taste after life for the baby. They will take the baby to nightclub and they will say to him, do you like to drink camel urine or you like to drink whiskey? If he accept whiskey, he go to hell. If he accept camel urine, he will go to heaven. And just go. Let your dad talk to me, idiot. After life, there is a test for a baby. Have you ever heard of a stupid cult like this? After life, the guy, he died. But isn't it the Quran says that Allah will judge you until your last breath, and then after that there's no, that's it? This is against the Quran, you idiot. I hope idiot will not be upset from me because I'm using it too much. They might sue me. They say, hey, you don't call those people idiot. They don't fit there. They are more than idiots. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop for now. Do we have a good time? Don't forget to download the video immediately after we finish because we don't keep them for long. But as you see, the Muslims are desperately trying to fool us. You know, like we show you how Mr. Hassan lying openly about his book and trying to prove to us reservation of the Quran by saying that we memorize the Quran, but he himself do not memorize one verse. And not only that, the reason for the Quran to be collected because Muslims were dying and left and right, and Uthman ibn Affan himself, he burned all the other Quran. Why? Because they are different. If they are the same, we don't burn them. If we have the same books, if we say we have 10 Quran and all of them they are exactly the same, why wouldn't I burn them? He burned them all. And he made his own version. And by the way, they don't have even the book of Uthman. What they have today is recitation of Hafs according to Uthman, according to Muhammad. They don't have a book. The book of Uthman is nowhere to be found. Even the book of Hafs nowhere to be found. There's no book. It's called book of Hafs. Recitation of Hafs. And Hafs, according to Muslim Sunni, is a fraud. This is why any hadith from Hafs is invalid. Why? Because he is a fraud. So how you accept a person you accuse him to be a fraud to give you the book? Hafs accused by Muslim Sunni, not Shia, that he is a fraud and he is a thief and he is a liar. If I type right now in Google, give me a second, in the front of your eyes, just to show you what the Sunni they say about Hafs. Here we go. This is a website. It's called Ahlul Hadith, the people of Hadith, Muslim, Sunni. All of it is people, they are Sunni, and they are quoting for you how many Islamic books. The one who is posting, I choose, I mean, anything in the internet. Abu Abdullah Ar-Riyani, Multaqa Ahl al-Hadith. This is the website. All right. It says, oh, you know what? Let me translate the page for you to English. Why I want to do that? I mean, where is translation? Doesn't appear. I think I have to use Google. Yeah, I think I need to open it in Google browser. Okay, hold on. Let us open it in Google. Translate to English. Here we go. And let us zoom in a little bit and look at this disaster, what the Muslims they say about Hafs. I saw that Hafs ibn Sulaiman said blah 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 blah. Okay, no, blah 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 blah. You can read, and then you will see. Let me you know, just to make it simple. What we will search for, hold on, just to avoid reading all of it. But all of them, they say that he is not trustworthy, he is a liar, he is a fraud, they do not accept his hadith. All hadith is munkar, which means yuck, yuck. All the hadith are not only da'if, actually this is not a great translation, it's rejected. And he said does not write his talk, don't write his talk because he's a liar. He's not like you know, credible to write. He make up stories. Like translation of Google is not, he's a liar. Look, he's a liar. He make up hadith. Do you see it? He's a liar who make up hadith. And those are the reference. The Muslim scholars are saying that he's a liar. All those references saying one thing, that Hafs is a fraud. He used even to steal books and he write it and make it in his name. Do you see it? This is the one you are reading the Quran from. He's a fraud according to the Muslim Sunni, not the Shia. But you know, for me, I don't focus on those things because who care if the Quran changed or not, if the goat ate the Quran or not. Aisha, she said that the chapter of Al-Baqarah used to be equal to the chapter of Al-Ahzab. That means there's 200 verses are missing in one chapter alone. Umar ibn al-Khattab, he said, and this is a Sunni hadith, not Shia, that the Quran was 1,025,000 letter, I think, which mean 1,025,000 letter, as I remember the hadith. But what we have today is not even 20%. So where are they? But I don't care really if the Quran is gone or not. The Quran today is stupid. What about you? You prove to me that the Quran we have today is not stupid. God who think the sperm is coming from a sperm of a woman, when women they don't even have a sperm. From the chest of a woman. From where? From the location of the necklace. That's what we care for. The Quran is corrupt. The Quran was not. That will not change anything. But I don't waste my time. My friend, you were born as a Catholic and you used to be the Pope. I know all this game. I know it. You know what? Why you don't call me Mr. Catholic who was born as a Catholic? Just to get you busted. All Muslims who they claim, they come here, they say to me, I was a Catholic. Nobody was a Protestant and nobody was Orthodox, because in Islam they consider number one enemy to them is the Catholic. Everybody was a Catholic. Even the Mother Teresa, she converted to Islam. By the way, the Pope who died last year, he became a Muslim. Stupidity. We laugh at you. Once I went to a Muslim chat room and I paused there. I said, hey guys, the Pope and his mother-in-law and his third wife who passed away last year, they converted to Islam today. The admin in the chat, he said, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Stop guys, stop the text, stop the text. Look what this brother is saying. Look. The Pope mother-in-law who passed and his wife who passed away last year, they converted to Islam today. Allahu Akbar. Stupidity. I just said who passed away last year. And the chat room went so crazy. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Takbir, Allahu Akbar. They don't have a brain. Just say to them a Catholic who converted to Islam, because this is their enemy. She passed away last year, and then one of them, he says, brother, he says passed away last year. How this happened? So they I bounce him, brother, bounce him, kick him out of here. He's making fun of us. But it was too late. Stupidity. All of them, they used to be Catholic. By the way, we have the sons of the founder of Hamas, one after one, leaving Islam. Don't you know? We have millions of Kurdish and Persian and Arab are leaving Islam. Don't you know? We have the Prophet wife who left Islam. Don't you know? Isn't it true that the Prophet wife who left Islam and she became a Christian? Imagine. The Prophet wife, she left Islam and she became a Christian and she married a Christian man. The Prophet wife himself. Maybe we should make a video about this topic when we don't talk about it usually. Any Muslim? Mayday, mayday. A Muslim is texting me in Skype. There we go. We just got somebody who want to leave Islam. All right. All right, guys. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. So, do we have any Muslim here? See, because after we heard this conversation with Mr. Hassan, there's a guy. He says to I check what you said, and I will let him. It's up to him if you wanna call. And he is agreeing. He said everything you said, I found it to be true. So look like this guy, he is leaving Islam. I don't know. I'm waiting for him to say yes. Who's next? Tell us about the wife. Which wife? What wife? You mean the wife of Muhammad who left Islam? Her name is Qatila. She left Islam and she gave Muhammad a big She married his enemies. No, Qatila, not Qatira. Qatila. قتيلة بنت قيس بن سعد قتيلة بنت قيس, her grandfather, I think his name, anyway, from the tribe of Kinda. Can you prove Christianity is true? Yes, by proving Islam to be false. I just did. Because that's mean, you see, Muhammad already agreed that Jesus is a prophet, right? And you believe what Muhammad said, correct? Okay. And Muhammad, he says that Jesus is right now in heaven. So already I do not need to prove to you that Muhammad saying that Jesus is in heaven and he is a prophet. So what is left? To prove to you that Jesus is God? Well, he's in heaven. Everybody is dead except Jesus in heaven. So if you believe in what Muhammad said to you, which I don't believe in what he said to me, that alone is enough to prove that Jesus is God. Why need to prove to you anything? If you believe that Muhammad was saying the truth, that Jesus, he made people who are dead coming from the ground, and he breathed into the mud, which means he gave life from his breathing, that's mean he's God, because this is how God he create. The proof that the Christianity is true is in your book. Otherwise, how Jesus, he breathed, and from his breathed life come, not from the breath of Allah. Like Jesus did not make a statues or a figure of mud and he say Allah make it alive. No, he breathed into it. The Muslim then they say, oh, it says that by the will of Allah. Who care? This is your claim. According to you right now, I am attacking Islam by the will of Allah. Prove it. And if this is true, that means Allah is stupid. This is your Quran. Okay. The Quran says that those are signs which Allah support Jesus with. I have come to you with the signs, and I make for you out of the clay as if it were a figure of a bird, and I breathe into it. You see here, they don't take that. They took the I off. Change the translator, you will see the I. Just to show you. This is Yusuf Ali. Yeah, let's go to a different translator. Where's the I? Does it say I? Yes, it says I. Read it. See? Yusuf Ali, there's no I. Here it is I. And I breathe into it and make it a bird. And then they say to me, by Allah leave. Read it in Arabic. Do you know Arabic? So what in Arabic? ورسولا إلى بني إسرائيل قد جئتكم بآية من ربكم أخلق من الطين طير الطير فأنفخ فيه تكون طيرا في إذن الله وأبرئ الأكمه. So, but the funny, you are asking me to read in Arabic, but you don't know Arabic. Idiot. You just said that you are an ex-Catholic, so you do not know Arabic, and now you are asking me to read in Arabic. I mean, who is the fool here? Yeah, you know Arabic. Yeah. Call me, Mr. Arabic. You know Arabic. Call me so we can laugh. You see how you get yourself busted? Yeah. Okay, call me. You said you are Lebanese. Okay, call me and I will ask you a very simple question about Lebanon. Call me. A Lebanese who speak Arabic, obviously he know everything. Just call me. Can we take from your time a moment, Mr. ex-Catholic? Not yours. By the way, I used to be Muhammad. Yeah. And Allah guided me and made me Ali. And then Allah guided me again and I became a Christian prince. Like Mirza Ghulam, he was married for 3 years and then Allah, he made him Jesus. This is what the Ahmadiyya believe in. that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam was Mary, the mother of Jesus, for 3 years. He transformed the gender, transgender, you know. He was Mary, he became Jesus. 3 years he was Mary. And then one day he woke up in the morning, he found himself Jesus. And this is a religion, more than 30 million they follow it from the Muslims. You Muslims follow anything, like a chicken following anything, like a baby chick, when he came out of the egg, anything move in the front of it, even if it's a cat going to eat him, he follow it. And the funny you will embrace Islam. I embrace Islam already every day. Don't you see? I do what Jibril do. I embrace Muhammad and I squeeze him. Mr. Free, have you ever heard of a prophet he been squeezed to be activated? Free, why you don't call me and explain to us, if Muhammad is a prophet of Allah, why the angel did not say to him assalamu alaikum and he starts squeezing him? I want to know what the secret behind the squeezing. Do you know? You see, I embrace Muhammad, Islam already. This is why I'm squeezing Muhammad every day. And you see what is coming out of him. This is why we ask people to bring their diaper with them. Here we go. You're a prophet saying that a man, he came to him, he did not say assalamu alaikum, and he starts squeezing him forcefully, and he said to him, read. But the prophet do not know how to read. Look like the angel, he do not know that the prophet do not know how to read. So he squeezed him again. And the prophet, he said, I cannot read it. You know, like, and then he squeezed him for the 3rd time. I mean, everything in Islam is a 3. The first thing happened to Muhammad was a 3. But they are against Trinity. Anyone can tell us why he squeezed Muhammad 3 times? Is that in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit? And what the angel was expecting from the squeezing to come out? What is exactly the purpose of the squeezing? There is a clear evidence that a human invent gods. Human have invented many gods. Well, you invented Allah. Here we go. You never saw Allah. You have a prophet who tried to commit suicide many times. Look at this, the same hadith. Here we go. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. The prophet, when Waraq ibn Nawfal he passed away, he became so sad and he intended to throw himself from the top of the mountain many times. Do you see it? You have a crazy prophet. If you search right now why someone will intend to throw himself or to kill himself, either he lost hope or he is mentally ill, like something happened, a disaster happened in his life. This is a prophet of God. He just started to be a prophet. Why want to throw himself from the top of the mountain? Unless it's mental illness. They challenge me, but they are in the chat. Why didn't call me? Anyone want to tell us why Muhammad tried to throw himself from the top of the mountain? Isn't it Muhammad, he said, the one who tried to kill himself as suicide, not suicide bomber, suicide, which means not to kill the enemy, just to kill himself, he will enjoy hell forever? So why Muhammad trying to enjoy hell forever? Any Muslim have an answer? And why he's trying to commit suicide? Because Muhammad, he don't believe he's a prophet. Read carefully. Each time he tried to commit suicide, the angel, he appeared in front of him. He says to him, "Oh Muhammad, you are indeed a messenger of Allah in truth." Whereupon in his heart become quiet and he calmed down and he go back home. Second day he come back to throw himself. What a crazy guy. The angel just yesterday he told you you're a prophet. Why you are doing that again? Because he's mentally ill. A camel wheel, I'm not enjoying you, I'm not ignoring you, but you are a camel and you are a wheel. What I would do with you? I ride a car and I don't drink camel urine. So what I would do? What is your need, camel wheel? Any Muslim have an answer? And the funny, by the way, I mean, the story here is kind of a drama, because look what happened. Muhammad, he climbed the mountain. This is Muhammad. Muhammad, they climbing the mountain, there again, there again, there again, there again. And the mountain is so high. So like, let's say Muhammad is going to Everest. And this is the Everest mountain. Muhammad is doing hiking now. Muhammad, he keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, here in the top of the mountain. And then when Muhammad, he arrived in the top of the mountain to throw himself, now Jibril appear and says, you are a prophet. Why you don't say that to him before he started climbing, the poor guy? I mean, you wait until the last moment. And now the poor Muhammad, he have to go down all the way. And then second day, Muhammad, he do the same. He started climbing the mountain. Muhammad now is climbing the mountain. Muhammad now is going up in the mountain. Muhammad now is going high in the mountain. Muhammad is sweating in the mountain. Muhammad is so tired in the mountain. Muhammad, he can't breathe going up to the mountain. Muhammad almost fell down from the mountain. Muhammad hold the rock of the mountain. Muhammad, he arrived to half of the mountain. Muhammad now is arrived to the top, almost to the top of the mountain. Muhammad is climbing more to the mountain. Muhammad now is arriving almost there. Muhammad now is getting ready to be there. Muhammad now is there, and then the angel appear for him, says, don't throw yourself, don't throw yourself, you are truly a prophet. Why you don't tell the guy before he leave his home? If this will solve the problem, you wait for him until he go in the top of the mountain, and the poor guy, he lost like 10 pounds every time he go. I can imagine Muhammad became so skinny then. I mean, imagine, put yourself in his shoes, I mean his panty, climbing the mountain, every day climbing the mountain, and the angel appear only when Muhammad, he want to jump. I think the angel, he is doing that in purpose. He said, like, let him go, let him go. Yeah, climb up, go up. Muhammad, continue. Go. The poor Muhammad, when he arrived to the top, the angel, bingo. Hey Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad, don't jump Muhammad, you are truly a prophet. And the prophet, he says to him, really? I'm a prophet? He says, yeah, truly you are a prophet indeed, brother. And then the prophet, okay, because I thought I'm not a prophet. No, you are a prophet. Okay, what is this? What this drama is about? You know, an Indian movie is made better. I mean, you watch an Indian movie, from the first scene you know what will happen in the end. Well, Muhammad movie is not even an Indian movie. Look at this. Every day. And then when he come, whenever he come, the period coming of inspiration used to become long, he would do as before. Like, what the heck? This guy, he like it. He liked to go to the mountain. He would, let me throw myself. I want to throw myself. And then the angel come. What is this? I mean, the director of this movie is horrible. Come with the better story. Where is Muhammad? In the top of the mountain. Where we can find Muhammad? In the top of the mountain. What Muhammad want to do? Want to throw himself up, so nobody believe him no more. Muhammad want to kill himself. Muhammad want to kill himself. Let me, I want to go. Okay, let him go. And this is what happened. Muhammad, he say he want to kill himself. He go all the way to the top of the mountain. Nobody follow him. He thought that his family, they will go after him. Please, Muhammad, don't do it. Let us call the FBI to talk to you. Negotiation. What do you want? I want an iPad, and I want iPhone, and I want my internet for free. Otherwise, I'm going to jump. But nobody follow him. Nobody care. Okay, kill yourself. So he go all the way to the top of the mountain. Nobody care. He come back and he claimed that the angel appeared to him. So down the stairs, he said to him, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to kill myself. Nobody care. His wife did not follow him. His family did not follow him. Okay, Muhammad, go. Go, Muhammad, go. Because they knew he's a potato. He will not. He say things nobody. He don't mean it. Okay, Muhammad, just go, brother. Why you don't debate in real life? Somebody tell you this is not real life, you idiot. Why you don't debate in real life? We must be dead now. Why you don't debate in real life? Because if in a computer and I make you do poo-poo, so imagine in real life what will happen. If we are just using a computer, what will happen in real life? I will squeeze you and hummus will come. Hummus. Real life. Anyway, I think we are done for today. I want to say thank you guys. We have 1,000 likes only. Why? Why? If the program is about lipstick, we will get more likes. Honest to God, I saw some programs, women, they are talking about lipstick, jeans. They have like 4,000 or 5,000 people watching live. You believe it? I think I'm going to change my program. I will make it about lipstick, about eyeliner, how to make a makeup. Then people will come. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I found a solution to make you watch me more. Guys, if you don't come tomorrow, I'm going to climb the mountain. Okay? I'm going to climb the mountain in Colorado. And I'm going to jump in the top of the mountain. So by the time I go in the top of the mountain, if I don't see in my chat room, I have like 5,000 people, I will throw myself. And then when I arrived to the top of the mountain, I found that still there are just 1,000. Nobody care really. I said to myself, let me try again. Okay, guys, today I'm not going to because and Zibril, he appeared to me. I will do it tomorrow. I'm going to climb the mountain tomorrow, and I'm going to jump. I will kill myself if you did it to 5,000 people. And then the second day I do the same, and nobody come, nobody care. Not only that, people will start saying, "Hey, XTP, when you do it? Like, come on, go. Hey, buddy, please, for the sake of the legs, for the sake of the shin of Allah." Okay, let's block this guy. Anyone who will flood the text, we will block you. It's very easy. Take us one click. It takes us only one click. This is how easy it is. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. If you like this video, don't forget to download it before the video throw himself from the top of the mountain. And if he throw himself from the top of the mountain, then it's going to be very hard to put it together. So, brothers and sisters, if you believe in Allah, brother, and you believe in his heaven and his prophet who tried to throw himself many times, brother, download the video and share it with everybody so we can learn how we can throw ourselves from the top of the high mountain, for it is very, very nice, very beautiful. Here we go. The prophet was trying to learn how to fly. It's very much of adventure. Very much. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. Until we see you again, Christ is Lord. Islam is false, and we prove it every day. Take care.